it's just so quiet. And we changed up all of our posters. All of our posters are like, well, the exception is Dumb Trolls movie. A lot of the film posters we have up are films that don't come out till like May, June, or July, because so many movies are getting pulled. Yes, nothing. I just clocked out and approved my time card because it's not like I'm gonna be back again anytime soon. I have like so much stuff to bring with me because I wanted to buy like 3 days of stuff so I just wouldn't have to leave the house over the next few days. But it was nice. We cleaned our last theater. I hung out with the boys in the theater. We just, talked, shot the you-know-what for a little while, and just kind of hung out and broed down. Bye, everybody. People I see multiple times a week I may not see for perceivably months now. Ugh. Backpack really pulled me down. It's crazy to think that my workplace is going to be just closed and mostly empty for the foreseeable future. They never shut theaters down. These are the places that through thick and thin, no matter what happens, they stay open. I am officially unemployed for a while. Well, I guess we're getting paid through next week, so technically I'll be unemployed in like 9 days. It's an interesting feeling, among everything else. So it is a very nice day today. It's supposed to be like 63, 64 degrees. Probably the warmest day we've had since like late October. And it's been 366 days since I last worked, at my job. 1 year and 1 day, because it was March 12th, 2020 was, I got to work. Everyone was real tense. And suddenly they were like, all right, the messages come down. We're closing till the situation stabilizes. And we were told 2 to 5 months. And it ended up being a year, but hey, better than nothing. Less than an hour from now, I will be on the clock working, and dead ahead is the max. Fortunately, taking the train, my girlfriend took it recently. She said that, there's usually someone monitoring the trains, which is good because unlike buses, usually there's nobody really monitoring what's going on the train cars. I say train cars like it's such an old system, but yeah, because we need someone on there saying, hey, put your effing mask on. Someone that actually has authority, as opposed to just some random guy, hey, put your mask on, even though I applaud that person. But I only have to be on the max for 2 stops. I'm literally on there for like 4 minutes. But I keep reminding myself, because of our, our system, when you buy a pass, I have to remember to validate it, because if you don't validate it, they'll freaking fine you, which is just, another ridiculous cash grab. Just bought my first public transportation pass in a year, and the passes look exactly the same. Everything's the same. Not that it changes that often. Oh, man. I knew it was going to be hard getting back into the flow, because I'm going on daily walks, and that's good and all, but I'm not used to the stair climb and the running around. I'm 2 hours in. That's it. I'm so fucking fatigued. My legs are stiffening up. My arms really honestly aren't doing that bad, but I'm tightening up. I'm so fatigued. It's like I just got out of the hospital after like a 2-week stay, and now I'm just not ready to deal with the world again. They said apparently it's a lot slower than they thought it was going to be, and that they might cut some people, and honestly, I don't mind getting cut a little bit my first week back, because obviously it's going to take me probably like 2 or 3 weeks to start adjusting to this mode. again. I guess thank God it's slow. There's just a big tire here. They're like having a soccer game, I think, and there's just a big tire here. What is that about? What is the story behind that? Oh man, I need to stretch my arms. That's what I need to do. I haven't been back here in a long time. I used to on breaks come back here and do this randomly. If like I had some little video thing I needed to do, I'll be like, well, I'll do it on my 15. I'll go behind the building where usually nobody's there. It's really nice that there's no school going on, because fucking idiot high school kids would always come back here and hang out, which they're not supposed to do. See, I work yonder. It's like I was giving a cheers to my workplace. Cheers. Ah, boy. Well, that guy thinks I'm a lunatic. Even now, there's still people coming back here. I don't know who that was, but he thinks I'm a weirdo. Oh my God, so I'm on my half. I've only been working like 4 hours, but I'm hungry as hell. And I just bought food from Jack in the Box and just collapsed in the parking lot by the Walmart. And I just ate this buttery Jack like it freaking owed me money. Oh God, so hungry. I'm trying to cut down sugar and cut out soda, but it was just an impulse to get a Dr. Pepper, and I'm very thirsty. It doesn't help, but it gives you the illusion of helping, and that will hold me over. I have a big bottle of water back at work, so hydration won't be a problem, as long as I remember to drink it. And it is nice to be working right next to the Walmart that I used to go to all the time, because I've had to shop primarily at Target because it's like the only store anywhere near my home, but Target has pretty crappy selection. That being said, this is a real ghetto Walmart. There's always just constantly just lunatics coming in, making trouble, yelling. I guarantee you they have a lot of issues with people wearing masks in there. I know that lots of big stores have that issue anyway. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. They have that issue anyway, but I mean, long before wearing masks became a thing and all that, there's just a lot of problematic people. And I know a lot of them are just, they have problems, they have mental illnesses. I understand that. Most of them aren't just bad people or anything like that, but still, that don't help me when I'm trying to evade confrontation and keep my health about me. I say as I take a drink of Dr. Pepper. It's my 6.5 hour mark. I'm just, sitting out here wanting to die. My legs hurt so much. But I've got, by the time I come back from my break, I'm gonna have just a little over an hour. So I'll make it. I just don't know if I'll make it home. I mean, in all fairness, I could be in a lot worse pain in my feet after not doing this thing that I got real used to after not doing it for such a long time. I got some warm words from a friend of mine who works here. He said after the first day, he was just beat. He just couldn't move. He couldn't walk. And then after the second day of work, he said he was fine. So I'm hoping the same thing's going to happen for me, because I got to do this exact same thing tomorrow. And with my mask on, all I smell is French fries. Ever since I took my break, I smell nothing but French fries in here. And I'm trying to chug water because my throat is I'm also not used to kicking up all the dust and stuff again. Even though I have the mask on, I'm still breathing in, dusty air and stuff, and I haven't kicked that up in a while. So yeah, I think I'm not used to that again, and so yeah, I'm a little hoarse. There's some drama going on as I leave. Guess I don't get to see the rest of that story. Things were pretty good, and then some little incidences kind of started happening more near the end of my shift. And apparently as I was leaving, there was like some drunk people in an auditorium that, according to what I heard, made some customers leave in tears. So as we do around here. That's being assessed, not by me, obviously, because my shift is over. I made it, everybody. Now I just have to walk in this sketchy darkness to catch a max and get home. I actually, about an hour ago, I was so, like, I just thought I'm gonna just crumble into myself. And then my legs kind of got their second wind. So, walking to the max stop to catch me max. It's just like the good old days. Honestly, like, after the workday started, I mean, it was seriously like, it was like riding a bike. I picked the stuff up, I picked up my broom, and it was just, everything felt normal, like I'd never gone away. Have to cut through this sketchy school. Fortunately, I have some methods of protecting myself. Not a lot really ever happens here. It just kind of looks more sketchier than it really is. But yeah, even when it just looks more sketchy than it is, you still feel like it's sketchy. But whatever the case, I am finally on my way home, and I'm a working man again. I'm taking the long way around because these fucking weirdos. There's like a truck parked over there, and the guy's acting real sketch. And he's just parked right there, right in the middle of the whole thing. I think I have enough time to wrap around. I can go around all this and go around the school. It takes a little bit longer, but okay. Well, now the guy drove off. Of course, who knows how far. It's not how I saw my first day ending. It was just the guy loitered over here a while, then pulled up here and stopped and just loitered. I want to go this way though, because this is the quicker way to get to the stop. I don't know, the guy, I saw the guy, he was in a little pickup truck parked right here, right in the middle of the road. He stopped, got out of the truck. He looked over and saw me because he was looking right at me. And then for some reason, I saw him pull his mask up. And then he quickly rushed around to the passenger side and opened the door and started doing something. At that point, I was kind of obstructed by the trees and trying to figure out a new plan. But it was just weird. I did not want to come this way. And I hope he isn't just stopped right up here, because I don't want to miss my max. I don't want to have to walk home. Yeah, seriously, he was just stopped down there, and then he was just stopped right here. I'm like, why are you just stopped in the middle of this thing? What is that? The journey home is never without drama. Okay, well, whoever it is, I mean, it looks like they've officially departed. I hope. Well, after you get out of here and go down the little street to cross 92nd and get to the max stop, it gets real dark in there, so it's real sketchy. Of course, the guy in his truck could be parked right over here too. I've been hearing a lot of pops and cracks tonight too. I don't think they're gunfire, but ooh, new furniture. Yeah, just a little fun drama to end my first day back at work. March 13th, Saturday, 2021. And I hear stuff rattling around in my bag, and it keeps sounding like it's something happening behind me. I don't know, maybe someone's asleep in one of those trash bins. It would not surprise me. That does happen. Yeah, that's the truck. I don't know what those guys were doing. Yeah, the closer I got to it, the more beat to shit grade is coming out this way. They turned around and they're freaking coming back towards me. I can see their headlights. Now I'm hearing pops. This is... What in the fuck? Do you hear that? Has the town gone absolutely fucking nuts tonight? That sounded like gunfire in like rapid succession. I am not a fan. Yeah, see? This truck is just fucking like turning around and going around in circles. I don't like any of this. God. Like seriously, it's like I'm in the middle of the effing ghetto all of a sudden. But like a real ghetto. The ghetto where you wonder if you're about to get shot. Yeah, that truck was back at like the main entrance to the school and it was just stopped there. Like, what are they doing? That can't be completely innocent. They didn't mess with me when I walked by and there was no one around me to help me. So maybe they're not like trying to rob or abduct anybody, but there's just, maybe they're joyriding. It's just the fact that they're just circling around in that driveway of all places. Now I'm hearing the police sirens. The city's going to hell in a handbag. Please tell me there's not anybody sketchy up here. I've heard at least like 4 more pops that sound like gunshots. They're not super audible because the freeway's right over here. I mean, they sound like they're a little ways away. They don't sound like they're really close, but I'm still not excited for that. Really hoping the Max gets here soon.